Beyond technical. Competitive gaming.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another episode of Beyond Technical. Today, we're going to be doing something a tiny bit different because we're not playing Street Fighter. I picked up a new game that I figure is fighting game specific, and as you can tell, I'm in my casual, relaxed mode, which is exactly how you're supposed to play this. It's called Dive Kick. I'm sure many of you have heard of it before, but I figured I'd give you my take on the game, even though there's plenty of video content out there kind of showcasing how the game works. I'll give you my experiences. Now, I've only owned the game for a day. I just picked up yesterday. It was like $1 off or something on this Greenlight sale. So if you're interested, it's a little less than $10 right now. Other than that, I guess we can just dive right on in. Yeah, that's right. I went there. Everything is done with your dive and your kick buttons. So everything. Like right now, you have to hold up and down to go into your menu. You just move this a little closer on here. Boom. All right. So basically, it's not much to it. It kind of looks a little choppy today. Let me just see if they changed the video settings. No, it's still good. So if you want to go back, you hold a button. You want to go into a menu, you hit both. It seems a little odd at first, but you get used to it pretty quickly. And other than that, I guess I'll just show you me playing some Dive Kick online. Now, I've tried most of the characters out. Don't know which one I really like the most yet. As you can probably tell by my stats, I'm not the greatest dive kicker. I've been playing this Dr. Scholl's character. She has like a redirected kick. Okay, so let's see. I'm on the right here. So dive and kick are basically very normal. They kind of work like yin and yang. Kenny is like a random character, which I really dislike. S-Kill is Seth Killian, clearly. He has like a little teleport. Stream is like, he's really good at like kind of playing defensive and jumping back. Oh, I'm running out of time here. Where's my character? Dr. Scholl's kicks very horizontally but very slowly. One thing I find really annoying is that the kick gem is down if you're on the left side, it's up if you're on the right side. Little things like that can just, I don't know, kind of throw you off a bit. This looks like you're getting a mirror match. Let's see how this goes. Now the game has a lot of humor built into it, but in all honesty, it kind of gets tiring really quickly. That's the problem with like repeated humor. Like they have very like death yells and stuff, and very few of them stay funny for long. But it's a simple little game, right? That's the point. So if you hit kick on the ground, you jump backwards. You hit jump, you jump, and if you hit kick in the air, you kick. I found the best strategy so far, if you really want to win, is to just kind of let them come to you and try and just counter them. Most people tend to just, yeah, see, they tend to just kick over, and once you're dive kicking, it's not a lot of control, so you kind of put yourself in a bad position. Once you got a headshot, though, you should go in, because headshots are ridiculously good in this game. You pretty much, I don't know, I'm going to have to say, like, you can't really recover from headshots. It's pretty rare that you'll win a round when you're headshotted. Your best bet is to kind of run away. She got behind me. There's not a whole, I mean, there's a decent amount of strategies. Fairly in-depth for what a simple game it is. I don't really know what's going on that round. I think people often kind of forget that Dr. Scholl's can reposition so easily. So you can kind of like bait people in, or maybe this guy just went AFK, I can't really tell. Yeah, the other aspect of the game, so you got your diving, your kicking. There's a bunch of different characters with different kind of redirectional kind of dive kicks. Everybody tends to dive and kick in a different way. The other thing each character has is 2 special moves. So you can hit both of your buttons to kind of activate their special. I think the best one is probably, that I've seen, is probably S-Kills, where he can actually parry. So if you're going to kick him and he's on the ground, he can do a parry, which kind of teleports him out of the way. So that one's pretty good, because like diving and kicking, generally most characters are kind of slow. You can see like ahead of time you're going to get hit. So, and there's just not much you can do about it. Yeah, so you see this time on the left, so I'm going to go up for the kick thing. Uncle Sensei has 2 different directions of diving and kicking, and they switch every other time. This guy gets a giant head. I think he pretty much sucks. Mr. N's actually surprisingly good. He has a neck pillow too, so if you get hit in the head, you don't get headshot the first time. I thought it was kind of a cool little feature for the character. It's actually pretty strong too, because headshots are so good. I think dive and kick are probably your best characters. They're pretty standard. Because they go pretty quickly. You'll see this guy is dive, so he'll give you a good idea of kind of your generic Ryu type of character. Let's see what he's got. Well, looks like I'm out dive kicking him so far. Oh, Evo Boy 11. This guy's gonna win Evo. Ooh, that was pretty good. So he kind of baited me in by doing a little jump back at the last second, which is generally one of the strongest parts about dive and kick. Is their jump back is really strong. See, now that was a headshot round. That's pretty surprising that I won that. You can see my jump and my everything about you is so much slower. Oops, I meant to hit back. I didn't hit back though. I hit jump. Now I'm headshot again. Alright, now the headshot actually does wear off after a while, so it's kind of nice that you can kind of get yourself back in the game. All in all, it's a pretty cool game. I guess I figured I'd just show you a little bit. If you haven't played or seen Dive Kick yet, it's kind of a neat addition to the fighting game community. I don't know, there's two buttons, there's not too much to it, it's nice and easy. I'm still sitting I'll lean back, as you can probably tell from the distance of my voice. Boom. And, yeah, why don't we throw down one more round, see if we can't get somebody to actually hit a special. Dr. Scholl's, her best use of meter I've found so far is to just basically go all the way until it's full, and then you just do everything much faster, which is really nice for her because of her repositioning concept. She can, you know, move around really, really well. Now, the other thing too is the game does like an auto matchmaking, and it just continuously matches you up against people until you tell it to stop. So it's kind of nice if you just want to sit down and throw a few matches online for ranked. The lag is pretty good. I've had a few matches where they just blink all over the screen and there's like nothing you can do. You just, at that point in time, you just randomly throw out a dive kick and hope for the best. Now this guy, actually, you kind of hold down kick when you're in the air and he floats for a second, and kind of like, it aims kind of like the barrels in the old Donkey Kong games, and then he kicks in that direction and it leaves like a trail of lightning behind him. I find he's pretty bad. If you get a headshot on him, he's pretty much useless. But he's got a really good jump back, so he can build meter really well because he can jump back and kick straight down. So that's his one strength, is when he's at full meter, he's pretty much he's invincible. He does like a normal dive kick pretty well. So you see there, that's what he does. He kicks first, and then if you can get him to float in, it's like that's how he gets a kill. He has to go in front of you. So he's actually not half bad against Dr. Scholl's, because she's kind of slow and she has more of a hovery dive. But we'll see how he does against me. What the fuck? I don't even know what that was, but apparently he can Pikachu. As you see though, his lightning comes out kind of slow, so that's kind of his downside, is that like it doesn't linger very long and it's kind of slow, so like it's really hard to stay ahead of somebody. Now you're probably gonna see, there it goes, there's my power, and there's his power, I guess. Clearly I don't know everything about the Baz. This guy's playing a lot better Baz than I've seen so far. I guess he expected me to float above him. Now that he's headshot, we'll see how he can do. That's my other powers when I'm a little lower on meter. I can hover in the air like that. Kind of feet turn like jetpacks. So there you go. That's Dive Kick for you. It's a cool little game. There's a lot of different characters. I'd suggest giving it a try if you got $10 to throw around. Other than that, really not too much to it. It's nice and simple. I thought it would just be cool to do just a short preview today, show off the game, and wanted to get another episode up because we're having a lot of technical difficulties lately, which has really slowed down the episode production, so I apologize for that. But you get what you get, and every once in a while my computer blows up, which for me seems to become some sort of curse. So thank you very much for watching Beyond Technical. Make sure to subscribe and check it out on YouTube and all that fun stuff. Let me know if you have any comments or suggestions, drop them below, and you can follow on Facebook or Twitter and all that fun stuff too. So I will catch you guys next time. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed a little bit of Dive Kick.